The new Brookhaven update just came out, and it's for Valentine's Day. So I really want to see everything with you guys. With the changelog by our side, we can see just how much stuff was added into this brand new update. According to this, the whole mall has been remodeled this time. In there, they got us 2 new food tray tools, 2 new restaurants, a new yoga studio, 2 new clothing stores, as well as a furniture and an electronics store. Beyond that, we also have a brand new Swan car, as well as a tool that's a box of chocolates. Seems like we got quite a lot in this update, so please watch it all until the end as we'll be seeing every part of this together. Starting it off with the brand new Brookhaven Mall. Look at just how incredible it is. They completely modified this one. Everything in here is different, and in my opinion, it looks even more like an actual mall. But before going around inside, here's the front of the building. Isn't that awesome? That moving sign we had on top of the entrance has now been changed to a single name. It's now called the Haven Plaza. Let's look to the sides as well as everything in here has been remodeled. It looks so much better than before for sure. The entire building was certainly a whole lot darker before this update. You can also see that in these older versions of it, you find the parking lot right there next to the entrance door, which wasn't really that good of an idea since it blocked the way for others. That's why this update took the parking lot to the side of the mall. Here's where you'll find it. A lot better. Now you can grab the nice car that you have and leave it here in your spot, and it won't clutter the entrance or nothing. Doesn't that just look incredible? There's also a few plants added to the entrance, which looks real good. I'll stop messing around and see what they added inside the mall itself. First off, we have this Japanese restaurant. That's right, we now have Japanese cuisine inside Brookhaven, so we should be able to get some sushi, tamakis, all kinds of stuff. This item was also added into the game for the food, but we'll see how that looks later. I really like that they added this. Now tell me, have you ever eaten any Japanese food? I certainly did, and it's delicious. For the next restaurant in the mall, we have this one called Sub and Go. A completely new addition as well, even more with all these green colors all around. But all it seems is a restaurant where they sell these foot-long subs types. I've eaten some of these once or twice in my life. Something that's been here for a while is Moe's Pizzas. In case you've been in Brookhaven for just a little bit, you know that this restaurant has been in the game for quite a while already. As the name says, this is a pizzeria where you can grab some slices to eat. This one's pepperoni. At least I think it is, right? They also sell some soda cans for you to wash it down. Of course, there's some pizza boxes in case they need to deliver it to anyone outside the mall. Here's a little button. Does it do anything? Oh gosh! I'm almost on fire. What was that? Look at all the smoke around here now. Turn this thing off. This is surely a pizza oven. I guess I figured it out in the end. Anyways, Moe's been here for a bit and it's classic. Right on this corner, there's these bottles that must be ketchup and mustard. I'm not really sure, but those colors don't really make sense to me. It's just black and white. Is that a door? Where does it take us? Oh, it's just the back door for the mall. I would call that some sort of emergency exit. It would surely help to leave the mall if any problem arose. Look at this brand new stage. They made it look so nice. Now they have even better equipment if you want to present something. Maybe sing some songs to the people. A band could surely rock out over here. In case you're looking for the instruments, you can get them over at the props. Need a drum set? Here you go. We can literally bring a piano in here. You can bet on it. A guitar would totally be with these as well, making it look even more complete with their addition. That's so cute. There's even some seats for the audience to watch. Some concerts could totally be done in here then. I'm liking this update quite a lot already. Only those that like these updates are gonna leave a ton of likes on this video and subscribe to the channel. Now that you guys have done that, we can continue on with everything else this update has for us. There seems to have a lot to see yet. Before any of that new stuff, did anything change over here at the cinema? From what I can see, it's mostly the same. Even if we make our way into it, they haven't changed it one bit. Doesn't look like they messed with that part. What else can we see? Wait, what's these clothes over here? Strange. I thought it could be something we could wear, but as much as I click it, nothing happens. Maybe all it is are ads for clothes that are for sale somewhere around here? To finish off the ground floor, we have these little booths for you to eat whatever you bought in the mall. Of course, the update doesn't end there at all. We still have a whole first floor to look around in. What do we have here? Apparently, there's tons of new places for us to explore in here, and we'll see it all together. Right here, it seems to be the broadcasting room, where they record news and even maybe some ads, stuff like that. You can understand that just by the on-rail camera they have on the room for some professional work to be done. This place even comes with its own microphone. That's not really new though, which I can't really say for this furniture store over here. The name of the store is furniture are us, which means it's probably some sort of furniture store. Seems like we were correct on that. Look at these. Here's a bed. It's pretty comfortable. It also has a chair. Look at this cabinet on the wall there. For sure they seem to be selling some pretty nice furniture for our homes. You need to enjoy this opportunity. They seem to be having a sale with 50% off. The next store they added is called Empire, which looks like some kind of clothing store for you to buy some pieces of clothing for yourself and others. I like this a lot. In a mall like this, you'd totally find a store like this around. Let's do a little test then. I'll go into my inventory and grab a credit card. With it in hand, we try out their card machine. Oh, it's working fine. Great job, guys. The place is approved. We do have another clothing store called Gia. This place seems to focus more on feminine clothing, while Empire seems to have more masculine pieces. This one's a good addition to the mall. That's basically it. Let's test their card machine. Also working just as well. Some clothing stores around the mall give a new face for sure. Now all those clothing ads make a lot more sense around these rooms. Next up on the stores added to the mall, we have Cyber Pro. Looks like this one is a hardware store with all kinds of electronics like this gaming computer, for example. You'll also find notebooks. Wait, what's this though? I'm not really sure, but they aren't letting us grab it in any way. Weird. Even consoles like PlayStation and Xbox can be found at this store. Wait, do they even sell robots? I really wasn't expecting something like that, but that seems to be it. Just a nice electronic store with some fine pictures splattered around. It would certainly be a nice place to buy some computer stuff. Right beside it, we seem to have a dance studio. This one's not something new at all, but they did remodel the place still. Look at Nando doing some ballet moves. Damn! I didn't know I could spin like that. Didn't expect that I was such a pro at ballet like that. Now wait a minute. There's actually some buttons over here to turn it into yoga? What happens if we click that? Oh! Can I actually do yoga here? They even added the mats. Yoga is pretty interesting to me. Sadly, they didn't add animations into this place like they did in the dance studio, which would have been a lot of fun. It's still really cool. Wait, I didn't see that before. Here's what I saw. As you can see, mall's roof has been turned into a sunroof, so we get the light of the sun straight from the source. That was such a nice detail. It gives it a more slick and modern look to the whole place, even more since it was way darker before this update. Lighting wasn't anything like this. Last place we have in the mall is Rosie's gym. The gym has been in the game for a long while already. So yeah, we already did have treadmills to run around for some exercise. You could also use these other machines to do sit-ups or even bench press some weights. Seems like I'm getting quite strong. They even have some smaller dumbbells to help you work on your arms. With that, we finally saw everything new that the new remodeled mall got for us. Tell me in the comments what you guys thought about it. At the start of the video, I also said some other stuff that was added as well as the mall's remodeling, right? One of them being new items. Let's look around to see if we find them. Those new items are right here. The sandwich we found over at Sub and Go, the new restaurant. We also have some Japanese food on the box, which is nice. I think we already had this one, so not new. Something else was added, but where is it? Oh wait, I think that's what I'm looking for. That's awesome! Isn't that just the cutest? Looks like they added a box full of chocolates shaped like hearts. Here on the left, we have some color options for it too, because they let us choose the color of our chocolate box, which is real nice. These animations are so cute. Look at me just hiding the box behind my back, showing it, and also eating? Really? Dude, this is delicious! In case you didn't know, this box of chocolates is here to represent Valentine's Day. It was certainly added because today is Valentine's Day, which makes a lot of sense. Another thing added to this Valentine's update was a Swan car we read at the start of the video. That's it on inventory. Ain't that cute? I have to try it out. Is it any good to drive? It really is just a car that looks like a swan. At the very least, they left this one free. I thought it may have been premium. Certainly quite cute. I like that. For sure it would look incredible to drive around with it on Valentine's Day. Anyways, guys, leave a ton of likes on this video and subscribe to the channel for even more. Right beside me, you'll see the list of all the new channel members. A shout out to all of them and thank you all so much for the support.